The dream of a connection between Paris and St. Petersburg was not my first attempt to penetrate the European patchwork of national borders, so I knew what I was getting myself into. With my route, I planned to connect the three great powers, France, Germany, and Russia. Yet only recently, two of them had faced each other in a bitter conflict. My contacts in the Belgian royal family enabled me to try to make agreements with all parties along the way, and to somehow please everyone. The real challenge, however, would await the person I had chosen to implement my planned rail network. So here we are. The day is new, and the workers are ready to carry out our project. I am extremely relieved that you have agreed to support me and the realization of this dream. If we are successful, the Nord Express will become one of the most important trains in Europe. But now to business. You should already know Mr. Bailey. He was kind enough to help me plan our exact route and assess our strategic position.
How do you do? There are a number of regions that would be willing to let our rails pass. However, many others will not tolerate our presence, and thus our options concerning the exact route are limited. There are also some larger networks that we can't simply bypass. When the time comes, we'll have to find ways to acquire the rights to use them.
Fortunately, we will have an easy time at first. I have let my contacts play in France and in the Belgian royal family. This enables us to get the first two region concessions at a special price. Why don't you start laying rails here while I rack my brain about the future?
Welcome back, guys. This is Nedugaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2 and we have restarted the Central Europe campaign, the last campaign, because apparently I didn't conserve a lot of innovation points to upgrade our trains to the maximum speed, and there is no way else to move forward in that save. So I decided to restart the campaign once again. So we are going to start afresh in Paris, and we already know the list of tasks. So I'm going to keep the episodes 30 minutes long and quick, and I'll try to run the game in 3x speed until we reach the previous checkpoint. After that we'll slow down. So till then we will play the game in pause and triple speed condition. So let's start with a station in Paris. Okay, how are we going to do this? Let's see. Can I do it like this? No, there is going to be a river, isn't it? So I guess we have to go this way. Maybe a little bit tilted. Yeah. And the next station is going to be in Lille. And I have to keep in mind that I have to buy the private property which is near Reims. I do remember that. So let me connect it. I wish I could connect like this, right? There it is. And we will connect these two lines. I mean, we can buy this property and no, that's not going to look good. So we'll have a pretty straight connection, and in the previous save, out of 12 express status lines, I achieved 11. I couldn't achieve one, and that one was between Lille and Brussels. So I have to see what I can do about it. Okay, that is a clean line, and it's going to cost us 230k. Okay, let us start with a single line, and we will connect Paris and Lille. Let us get the bonus back. I think it is around 250k, right? Yeah. And then we'll lay the second track let the game run, and by the time we can parallelly connect, we can buy this private line.
Ah, the first small victory. Cheaply won, but certainly not for nothing.
Let's get the money back and we will start connecting cities. I think next we are going to connect Ox. Oh, come on. Why is this line so expensive? Maybe we should start here and circle back here. Yeah. Oh, it's a huge hillock. Okay. And this time I think we are going to have a separate line for all the business lines like we did in England. And we'll keep this line in express status as much as we can. Look at that, it does cost us a mill. Okay, let us look at it. Okay, it is still here, isn't it? Okay. I guess in that case we will remove the station and we'll put it a little bit away. You know what, let us build the track first, so that we'll get an idea where we need the station in. Let us skim to the outskirts of okay, that is cheap. Now from here we need a track. I think that's decent. Now let us put in the station right here. Okay, I think we'll curve it here. The speed does drop, isn't it? In that case, we'll make it a dead-end connection. I cannot extend it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, this is still max, so I think I'm going to take it. Now this line is going to divide into two so that we can get the sugar and corn. I think that's going to be fine. Okay, we're getting the max here. Can we do the same? Okay, it is possible, good. And then this line has to cross here to the next region. This is the nearest we can go. The reason we are going here is we need to get the timber, the wood anyways. So let us go in. And I'm not connecting Nancy now. I'm just going to get the lumber. This one is going to be risky, isn't it? Maybe I'll get the lumber for now and then I'll redo the station once we need the wool. I mean, we can get the... Yeah, right. It doesn't have to be from Brussels, right? We can still... Because we're not going to get connection bonus anyways. I think we should do it like this. We should directly connect Strasbourg first. Because this map is not going to expand anymore. At least we can have an express line here. I'm not double tracking it yet. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, now we'll start from the longest line. It is going to bring lumber to Paris, a single load, and then the train goes back. Yeah, let us just start with that. It's going to be the longest route with freight. And Paris is going to need a maintenance depot either way. We'll keep it in 70%. And then we are going to need another line which will carry sugar, drop it in Paris. We go back, get the corn and drop it again. And we'll have... Yeah, I think we can have the same... train to go back, and otherwise we can do it in a single shot, right? The same train, instead of starting in Michel station, it can start from Strasbourg. It can take 4 loads of cloth and 4 loads of only lumber. Yeah, I think this is the good way to do. So we can complete this task as quick as possible. So I'm going to limit our episodes to 30 minutes. And I think we can achieve it. But here we have to have separate trains because they cannot turn each other. And meat is already available in Paris, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Because I need to conserve time. That is why we are doing this. Let us speed up time. Let's see this happen. And I'm going to connect the express lines between 3 cities. I think that is the only way to achieve express. And I made a huge mistake here, isn't it? Let us make it an express. Reset this line and start again. Where is the train? Oh really? You need double tracks to deploy? Come on. How about now? Okay, now it is starting. Good. And yes, we are going to need supply towers. I do remember that. We'll have one right here and another one right here, because I read it in the comments. One of our regular viewers said to put the supply towers next to the grid iron, because every time the train crosses the supply tower, it is slowing down, and we don't want it to slow down in the middle of nowhere, so it is better to put it here. But in the North American map, we have to put it somewhere in the middle because the line lengths are pretty high. And is any of the trains starting? Yeah, these are starting. Okay, look at that. Sugar is getting in. And we are carrying clothes and waiting to load up lumber, I guess. What is it waiting for? It has to go back, I guess. And I think we're going to need a double track here. Why is it not taking any lumber?
Miles are just breezing by. I wish our whole project would be that easy.
Oh, okay, I made a mistake, isn't it? Let us restart this again. I think this time it will work. Once the sugar line reaches back, there it is, carrying 4 loads of cloth. I shouldn't have put 4 loads, isn't it? Because it considers only the first 4, and we have achieved the express status, isn't it? Yeah. Now let us connect the same train to Ox and back to Perry. This will boost our income. So we have achieved 2 tasks out of 3. And this one, look at that, we are carrying the lumber, and all we need is lumber and cloth, right? Corn is on the way. There it is, corn. And do we have the maintenance depot here? Yeah, we do. Look at that. It will resupply here and then get into the station. Or while going out, it will resupply and get out. I think that is the best way to do it, isn't it? And we achieved the express status quite fast because only one train can go in this line. So there will be no interruptions in the opposite direction. Look at that. This guy is still waiting. Because there is no intersections here, no platforms, it has to wait until the train reaches to this the sugar station. So in that case, I think we double track this line. Ox. I'm not putting any supply towers. We will do that. We want to waste another 26k in that initially, because remember we also run tight on money in the beginning. I mean, we don't need a track here, we only need it here. This line should start now. There it is. Good. And I think Lily also deserves a second platform, but there's only one train, right? So never mind. So we have to actually complete it by December, and doing by March is very good for us, so that we'll have at least more or less, how much, 9 months? 9 months of time ahead for the next task. So like this, we will bring at least a year or two for express lines to achieve its speed. so that we'll have more leeway time to achieve what we want. And we haven't borrowed money yet because we're running on a single track, but once we get this connection bonus, I think we will double track this line so that we can get back the express status once again, because this train is waiting here for this one to cross. Once this enters here, you'll see this train crossing. So the average speed is going to be, currently it's 82 kilometers per hour, and it doesn't take the average if there are two locomotives. It only counts as one, each separate
Very
locomotive.
good. More passengers for our train lines. I have christened our firm Compagnie Internationale des Wagons-Lits, short CIWL, the International Sleeping Car Company. A revolutionary idea compared to those who believe one can adequately travel on hard wooden benches to cover long train journeys. Seeing the first sleeping cars rolling is a pleasant success. Next, we should build up our network in Belgium to develop solid finances. Once we get into Germany, they will want to skin us mercilessly when we buy concessions.
So yes guys, next step is going to be expanding towards Brussels and Luxembourg. We have the list of tasks here, which we will continue in the next episode. So I hope you liked today's gameplay guys. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplay is, how my narrations are, and yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.